How's Hypertonick? Let me stop you right there, past me. Quick thing, guys. Next week, I'm not going to be uploading any videos at all, or at least until the next weekend, because I'm going to be taking final exams in school. That is a quick thing that I just want to tell you guys, and I guess past me can resume with the video then. How's Hypertonick here, and apparently the smallest little gameplay clip made me decide to make an actual full-on Hypertonick discussion video. I'm a weird person, but you guys already knew that. So about 3 to 4 days ago, Chemical Plant was revealed to be remastered in Sonic Mania, and I honestly don't know how I should feel about this. I have mixed feelings, but of course I have more positive than negative feelings, because since when have I ever had a negative opinion on Sonic Mania? But I think my only negative thing about this, about Chemical Plant being back in Mania, is that it's already been remastered in generations for Modern Sonic and Classic Sonic, which means it's been remastered in 2D and 3D. And I don't really see a purpose to have Chemical Plant back in Mania, other than the fact that Chemical Plant is a popular stage and is really it's really good stage that people like. Don't get me wrong, I like Chemical Plant. Chemical Plant is one of my favorite stages in Sonic 2. But the reason, okay, I can understand Green Hill being remastered so many times, and as of now, it's going to be in both Forces and Mania because of the fact that it's Sonic's trademark stage. It's the first stage of the first Sonic game, and it tickles everyone's nostalgia bone. But Chemical Plant being remastered in Generations was because it was a fan favorite stage. So one would think, and by one I mean me, I think that a different stage from Sonic 2 that is also well popular would be remastered in Mania, but then again, Green Hill is always remastered. But basically what I'm saying, I don't really understand why Chemical Plant is back when it's already been remastered in Generations, but I can understand why it's back because it's a fan favorite from many fans who like Sonic 2. But here's where the negatives end, because here's the thing about Chemical Plant and Mania. There's so many differences from the original that it could be passed off as an entirely new stage. And the best example of this is in Act 2. Act 1, there's a whole bunch of similarities to the original of Chemical Plant, but Act 2, you see a whole bunch of new gimmicks and mechanics thrown right into you, and it's just like, it looks like a blast. I mean, you know, you're going through your traditional loops, but then instead of going underwater, you bounce on the water, and then you could hit like this switch that makes the water fling you up even higher. It's like a spring or something, and then there's like a whole bunch of tubes that you can go through, you know, like the usual tubes, but then you can control where you go. It's kind of like that one level from Sonic CD, I think, Wacky Workbench. And trust me, I'm not even scratching the surface, and it's only 50 seconds of gameplay. It's kind of like how Green Hill in Mania. The first Act 1 is really similar to the original Green Hill, but in Act 2, you're underneath, like inside the cave under Green Hill, and then you can use zip lines to get back up to the top of Green Hill. It's kind of like that. But the thing is, none of the other stages in Mania that are returning from other Sonic games have been remastered to the point of Chemical Plant Act 2, where there's so many new gimmicks and differences that makes it into its own thing. If all the stages in Mania were remastered to that extent, then it would be even better than it already was. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. I'm actually really excited to play Chemical Plant in Mania. And as a little bonus thing to talk about in this video, yesterday, Sonic Runners Adventure just went up on the Gameloft store. Gameloft is in cooperation with SEGA in making Sonic Runners Adventure, but was only a rumor as of last month. And then yesterday, it just abruptly appears. And yet, there's still no confirmation from SEGA about any of this. But yet, it is Sonic Runners Adventure. It's already out. But still, SEGA doesn't confirm it. From what I could tell, Sonic Runners Adventure is pretty much the same as Sonic Runners, but instead of the 2D drawing with the black border around each character, it's more like the actual model of the character. And so yeah, going back to even further on that, Sonic Runners Adventure seems to kind of take more inspiration from Mario Run, with the fact that in Mario Run they have the actual models from the new Super Mario Bros. Series, so Sonic Runners actually has model characters, and no endless levels. The levels in Sonic Runners seem to be finite, as in there's an end to it, like you reach the end of the level or complete a specific goal. And another thing, you pay for the game once, and then no other in-app purchases. So no more Red Ring Roulette, I guess. Anyway guys, that's gonna be all for this episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Done.